Hi everyone, it's Don from Crux Terminatus, or Captain Happy as I'm sometimes known. Um, this is a Baneblade variant for a guy, Robert, and he wanted the Hellhammer variant of it as opposed to the Baneblade because he already has one. And basically, brand new kit out of the box, which is always nice to work with. And it's just the simple assembly stages. You have to make sure left and right. I hate the cracks you see in the barrels. I think that's stupid. So I cover them with masking tape. This is how I do it. So I put a bit of masking tape on, I squeeze it right into the corners, and then I cut it with a razor blade or a X-Acto knife, and then I just pull it off like that. And when you varnish the model later on, it becomes quite hard, and you can't see the lines, which you know, considering all the tricks they can pull with 3D modeling these days, having lines through the middle of barrels is a bit silly. And now it's just a case of putting it all together. So it's done and dusted like that, and then I put a sombre grey base coat on, and then a wolf grey stripe on it. And this is a sort of copy of the Imperial Armour book, camouflage. I think it's simple, I think it's effective, and it really suits this class of vehicle, to be honest. Um, I don't think you're ever going to camouflage something that weighs like 100 tons or whatever it was meant to weigh. But this is me just putting on lots of sort of heavy weathering. He wanted it to look like it had been out in the field for quite a while, so I'm putting on lots of drips and fuel drips and rust and rain marks and stuff like that. And basically, what it looks like when it's finished is that. So it's got some decals on there. It's got obviously a rivet wash on there as well. And for the first time in a long time, I've put a crew member hanging out the top, which I don't usually do. The shrine in the back as well is quite well detailed, so you really should give that plenty of attention. And the little ladder there can help with the scale, because I think in sometimes if you've got all the hatches shut, people just don't really appreciate how massive this tank is meant to be in the flesh, so to speak. So I tried a few different things with the decals there. Quite like it. It's got like a Crusader cross on. Quite like the lensy effect on the brake lights as well. Although why you'd want to brake lights on a big tank, I'm not too sure. But that's pretty much what it looks like. It's as I say, it's the anti trench one, or the sorry, the siege version of it. But I also magnetised the main gun barrel, so you can have it as an actual Baneblade if he wants to. But he wanted the shorter barrel as standard anyway, so that's what he gets. Yeah, like the big Aquila on the turret, I think it suits it, and the number 12 as well. And the aerial is a single solitary bristle from a brush. Just I've drilled a little hole and glued it into the top of the turret there as well. Went for green lenses just to sort of stand out against the blue, and just an air recognition panel there on the side as well. The one thing I like about this version, as opposed to the Baneblade, is it has an anti-swarming gun in the back of the turret in case you're getting overrun by baddies, which I think is pretty cool. But all in all, it was good fun to build, and if you haven't seen this variant before, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that cannon, trust me. Cheers guys, thanks, bye bye.